President Trump said expanded mail-in voting could hurt him the election during an interview with Politico published Friday. President Trump said the Republican Party's pending lawsuits seeking to halt the expansion of mail-in voting are critical to his re-election, and that their defeat would create a serious risk to his chances in the November 2020 presidential election. President Trump said, "My biggest risk is that we don't win lawsuits. We have many lawsuits going all over. And if we don't win those lawsuits, I think it puts the election at risk." Many states have expanded their vote-by-mail infrastructure amid the virus pandemic. Both Republican and Democratic-run states have adopted the measures, citing them as necessary to protect voters who are worried of contracting the disease while ensuring their ability to vote. The Hill reported. The President Trump campaign and the Republican National Committee have opposed the measures taken by these states, and have invested $20 million into lawsuits hoping to reverse the expansions of mail-in voting that have been adopted across the country. Republicans have criticized mail-in voting as an opportunity increased voter fraud and election interference, though both advocates of mail-in voting and many election experts have cast doubt over the legitimacy of those fears. The Hill reported. President Trump has frequently criticized mail-in voting. He recently threatened to withhold federal funding to Michigan and Nevada over their mail-in voting expansions, and has called the voting method corrupt on multiple occasions. President Trump tweeted, "State of Nevada thinks that they can send out illegal vote-by-mail ballots, creating a great voter fraud scenario for the state and the U.S. They can't. If they do, I think I can hold up funds to the state. Sorry, but you must not cheat in elections." President Trump has also said that mail-in voting benefits Democrats and disadvantages Republicans politically, though studies have shown that the method does not uniquely benefit any one party. President Donald Trump called for more justices to be added to the United States Supreme Court in the wake of its Thursday decision halting his bid to end the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program. SCOTUS decision, written for the majority by Chief Justice John Roberts, came down nearly 8 years to the day after former President Barack Obama launched the program. President Trump previously announced his intent to end the program back in 2017, but was barred by a lower court, whose ruling was upheld on Thursday. The president tweeted roughly an hour after the decision went public. "These horrible and politically charged decisions coming out of the Supreme Court are shotgun blasts into the face of people that are proud to call themselves Republicans or conservatives. We need more justices or we will lose our Second Amendment and everything else. Vote Trump 2020. Do you get the impression that the Supreme Court doesn't like me?" he asked in a follow-up tweet. Securing the judiciary branch for conservatives was a hallmark call of Trump's 2016 campaign, but he has not repeated the line nearly as frequently during the 2020 cycle. Justice Clarence Thomas wrote in his dissent that, under the auspices of today's decision, administrations can bind their successors by unlawfully adopting significant legal changes through executive branch agency memoranda. He continued, "Today's decision must be recognized for what it is. An effort to avoid a politically controversial but legally correct decision.